Hello everybody, welcome back. How to get 1,000 subscriber. And you're gonna say, wait a minute, this guy doesn't even have 1,000 subscriber. Well, that's the point. I used to have 200 subscribers until YouTube decided to change their rules, and then now we had to get 1,000 subscribers, 40,000 views to monetize our videos, and then so I started making a little bit of money. So the first thing that I did was actually find videos how to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I did when I looked for them, and a bunch of them came out. There's a lot of good ones that give you a good advice and blah blah blah. So when I went in there, I used I post the same thing like these guys are doing. One sub, 2 like, comment down, and I sub back, and it actually worked. As you can see, I used to have 216 subscribers and went up all the way to 235 in less than 2-3 hours. So I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And I think it went like that for a little while, and then it stopped. So I did this actually several times and went to a different YouTube videos and post the same thing. Like as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah 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 blah. And this video probably will be another one too. Anyway, so the bottom line is, after a while, I stopped doing that. I mean, I only did it like a couple times, and then it only went less than 300 actually. So I'm assuming total subscribers that I got and I sub back to them, it's probably like around 75 subscribers that I had. So if I, take away 450 minus 75 is actually 375. So I think I had a real 375 subscribers and 75 subscribers that I actually sub back, which is actually pretty cool. And the reason why is because at one point I see this as like fake it until you make it, but you can fake it forever. At one point you had to realize, and you had to be honest to yourselves, like, okay, wait a minute, what am I doing this channel for anyways? So you had to come with content that you think will help other people, or unique content. In my case, I started doing things that was getting hard for me to remember, or they were getting broken, and I had to fix it my way. I had to find a way to fix this on my own. So for instance, I have a video that I used to print a lot of documents. I mean, now I don't do as much, but I do. But back then, I had to print a document using your phone, and as you can see, it has 118,000 views. How to fix my book that won't start has 77,000 views. How to fix your smart TV that won't turn on, 19,000 views, and so on. I have a shock mount, how to shock mount on condenser microphone. All these things are so I did not forget, because let's say, for instance, let's watch this real quick. This is how to fix the mount on the microphone. It's a little tricky because it's kind of like a spider web, so you have to know pretty much how to put it on, so that way you can put your microphone in the middle. So it's a little tricky, so I couldn't figure it out. So once I figured it out, I decided to make this video, and then actually have 8,000 views. I mean, it's not as much, but people are really thankful for that. As you can see, there's a lot of comments thanking me for doing this because they couldn't figure it out. So that's my purpose of doing this channel. So because I use a lot of microphones, condenser microphones, I had to figure out how to put it back if they tear apart. So that's what I did, so I do not forget. That's what I call my channel. So, and I do a lot of things like that so that I do not forget. Like for instance, if my TV gets broken again, I know all the step by step how to bring it back the way it is. So that's my purpose tonight. So that, I mean, for that saying, it's like I'm just gonna show you this video too, and I did this video because my computer didn't want to turn on, and as you can see, it has a lot of thumbs down and a few, a lot of thumbs up. And what happened is this computer couldn't I couldn't turn on this computer, and so I did my research online, and then everybody pretty much saying like you have to press the button for 10 seconds and it will turn back on. Mine wasn't the case. I did that for forever. So right here, actually, I was on at the Apple Store, and then as you can see, I pressed the button for longer than 10 seconds. You know, I pretty much charged the computer. I did a 10-second thing, and I turned on the light on the screen to make sure it was on and off. But it didn't want to work until I actually was at the Apple Store, and then I hold the button longer than 10 seconds because I was waiting for a long time, and I decided to record it just in case it worked. But then when I thought it wasn't gonna work, I stopped recording. As you can see, I stopped recording because I get back, and then actually my computer turned back on, you know. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, you know, I just canceled my appointment, and I told one of the guys, and then I just went home. But I guess some people they think I'm cheating because I stopped the recording. So, you know what I mean. But this really happened, and then obviously these 211 people don't believe me, but these 84 actually believe me. And then in fact, there's some, like, you know, like this girl say, haha, genius, you know. I tried the 8 different ways to turn it on Found9, not working. After seeing your video, press to 26 seconds actually. I start pressing, and then 5 seconds after it turned back on. So this actually work, you know. But people don't believe me because I stopped recording. So they think it's fake, but it's not fake. It really happened, and my computer worked. But anyways, that's the content that I'm making to help other people to fix their problems, you know. So, and that's pretty much my theory on this. I mean, I can't put many more of those subscribe and then you subscribe me back, follow by follow, blah blah, you know. But I need to figure out a way to do my own videos so that way people can come back and watch my videos, because they need to fix something. They need to, you know, figure out things that no everybody else can figure out for them. And that's my purpose online. That's my purpose on my channel. And because I do multiple things, I'm a freelance. I'm a sound engineer. I'm a sound mixer. I do videos too, you know. And I use multiple software, Photoshop too, you know, in Premiere and blah blah, Logic Pro, Pro Tools, etc. You know, so I do these videos so I do not forget how to do it again. So since I'm multitasking, let's say that, I tend to forget a lot of things, but this way I keep it fresh to myself, and then if I forgot something, I just go back into my videos and watch it again, you know. But anyways, that's just food for thought, you know. Once you figure out what you really want to do with your video, you're gonna start making your own videos, and you're gonna get actually viewers and blah blah, and subscribers, of course, you know. With that saying, I mean, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching. I mean, subscribe to my channel, please. I need 1,000 subscribers just like you. And then yeah, share with this, and I hope this help you out to decide whether or not keep doing that thing, or just, you know, try and make that effort to do something that you really like, and then people can relate to, or people can help out themselves by watching your videos. All right, take care. Until next time. Bye bye.